Hey guys, welcome back to Penny Palette Budgets. My name is Melita. Thanks for joining me. Today I am going to be cash stuffing for the last pay period in November. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me. My budget mission is to change the way that I view and I spend money. I have been focusing on long-term sinking funds and being very conscientious of every dollar I spend. I do pay all my bills electronically, so what I will stuff is effectively my disposable income. This has made a huge difference in my spending habits, and I have seen the fruits of it already. So if this is something that interests you, please stick around. Today I am going to be stuffing a total of $1,470. So I am going to just make sure I have it all here. And that is a total of $1,470. All right, and I do have my handy dandy cash planning sheet that I am going to leave off here to the side. And as always, I'm going to start with my weekly binder and my wallet. Just a second, I need to grab my wallet. I have my wallet. And what I do is I get paid bi-weekly, so I stuff the first week of spending money into my wallet, and then I have corresponding cash envelopes in my binder that I stuff the second weekend. At the end of the first week, if I have anything left, I take it out and I put it into savings challenges, and I take the money from the binder and put it into my wallet for the second week. Now this week I don't have anything left over in my wallet. What I did was I took what I had left over after week 3, and then I took what I had left over after this past week and used it to buy the groceries for Thanksgiving dinner. Since I was off work, all of my expenses that normally I have in terms of my work week did not happen, but it worked out really well because I just took that extra money and I used it to buy the things that I needed to make Thanksgiving dinner. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? We're racing towards Christmas now. Before you know it, Christmas will be here, and this time of year just goes so fast. Okay, so I am going to start with gas car, and in my wallet I stuffed 70 for the first week, and then I stuffed 60 for the second week. in grocery. I stuff 60 for each week. Although we have so many leftovers still, and I'm not sick of them yet, so I don't know that I'm going to need a lot of grocery this week, but we'll see. Okay, and then dining out. Yes, I will be back to work next week. Don't have any more vacation time coming up until actually the Christmas holiday. And so I stuff $10 a day for lunch. And then I also stuff my eating out money in here. And then that's $25 for possibly a couple of nights a week when I don't feel like cooking. And we'll do the same for next week. 50 for lunch. And then I grabbed a 10 instead of a 20. And then 25 for eating out. And household, I stuff 25, and I just stuff 25 for 2 weeks. I typically don't need much in terms of household. And this really is just for the minor things for household. That's why I don't really need that much for it. The, between grocery and then just the little stuff, it's just me. So I don't really go through a lot in a week. And then I don't stuff the second week. If I don't spend it the first week, I just roll it over to the second week. And if I don't spend it the second week, then I roll it to savings challenges. But this is just for small things. Dishwashing liquid, laundry detergent, toilet paper, just very small incidentals around the house. And then spending is going to get 50 each week, and that's going to be 2 20s and 2 5s. So let's see, spending is going to get, 2 20s and a 10 each week. So that's 2 20s and a 10. Of course, I got horrible bills again. I'm going to have to try a different bank. I've tried 2 different branches, and they both give horrible bills. So I'm going to have to maybe make a trek to one not in my area to see if I have any better luck. All right. And then miscellaneous gets 10 each week. Let's see. Let me find the worst ones because they will probably get spent. There. All right. So we'll put 10 in there and 10 in here. All right. I don't anticipate I'll have any business expenses this week. I will sometimes have expenses, but they are usually reimbursable by my employer. That's why I have this envelope. I don't think I've used it yet. Good times, that's if I'm planning to do something social after work and there's nothing planned this week. And then bank, the way I use this envelope is if by chance I use my credit card or my debit card for something that should have come out of an envelope for one reason or another, I will take that money out of that envelope and I will put it in the bank envelope to make sure I deposit it back in the bank. Okay, so that's going to do it for the wallet and for my weekly spending. So next, I'm going to move into my self-care binder. And in here, I am going to be stuffing, let's see, what am I stuffing? I am stuffing 25 in clothing. So clothing is going to have a total of 100, 20, 40, 550. I actually did a cash condensing of my envelopes, and I'm not sure if this video is going to come out before that condensing video or after, but I have done a condensing, so my envelopes are a little bit thinner. And then self-care is going to get 25. It didn't get anything last time, so self-care will have a total of 45. Personal is not going to get anything. I've got plenty in personal. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And that is for toiletries, deodorant, toothpaste, soap, that type of thing. Beauty is not going to get anything. Beauty has quite the stash in the bank. So Beauty has 1, 2, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 224 in the bank, and I use this for cosmetics, for my moisturizer. My moisturizer is actually quite expensive, but I do believe investing in skincare. Hair and nails is going to get skipped. I have 150, 20, 40, and I actually did my nails myself this past week because I was just so busy and I did not have time to go sit in the nail shop. So I do need to go, but I don't need any money in there this week. Crafting still has my 120 in it. Maybe I will finally go get the supplies I need and get those scrapbook pages done. My household is going to get 25. And this is for my new comforter that I'm planning to buy after the holidays, hopefully on sale. So this is for this envelope is for major household purchases. So I have 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 95. I haven't even started looking at it. I should start looking. I might have enough in here already. So let's see. I'm missing one. Self-care, clothing, 25. Oh, and then Indulge. Indulge is going to get 25. I haven't stuffed that one since I bought the thermal printer. Yes, a thermal printer was my Indulge. I supplemented money I had in my business binder because I wanted a thermal printer. So Indulge now has 100 in the bank, 25. And that is going to do it for my self-care binder. And then next, I'm going to move into my family and business binder. And in the family section, we do the boys first, and the boys are going to get their 25. And I did take out $100 for my middle son's birthday. He had a birthday last week, and I did an unstuffing when I did the condensing. So again, I don't know which video you'll see, this one first or the unstuffing and condensing, but the boys now have 100, 250, 75. And that's after the 100 was unstuffed. The princess is going to get 25, and I did give her 50 right out of her envelope for good grades. So I just gave her the cash. And she now is going to have, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. She's going to have 118. And the baby, my new grandchild, which is expected towards the beginning of next year, I started an envelope for him. We know it's a boy, and he's going to get his 25. It's going to be really exciting having a baby in the family again. So he will have 1, 2 in the bank, 20, 35. Family, I did on stuff for a birthday gift for my sister. I took $30 out, and this week family is going to get a 50. Both my parents still have birthdays coming up, so this will get hit again. So family has 100, 50, 70, 90, 210. And then travel is getting 50, and this is for short trips, and I am planning a short trip probably between now and the Christmas holiday. So I am going to add a 50 to travel, and travel will have 100, 200, 300. And I will need a plane ticket for it, but it should not be that expensive for where I'm going. That placeholder does not want to go down in there. All right. And then bucket list didn't get stuff last time either, and bucket list is going to get a 50. So then bucket list will have 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 90. And I don't have my first bucket list event planned yet. I'm not that old, but I do have some kind of once in a lifetime things I want to do that I'm saving for. I will update all of their trackers off camera. And then I am going to move into the business section of my binder. And packaging is good. Packaging has 20, 35, and I'm good on that for right now. Subscriptions as 100 in the bank, and I'm good on subscriptions for now. Most of them I have converted to annual. I do have a few that are monthly, but most of them are converted to annual, so this would be saving for renewal of those annual subscriptions. Equipment is going to get 25. So I'm going to give it a 20 and a 5. And equipment will have 50, 70, 85. Not sure what I might need next, but I am starting to build this back up after buying the thermal printer. My P.O. box, I think this may be, see, I have 100 in the bank and 10, and it's 116. So this is going to get 10, so that'd be 120, and then this will be fully funded. And supplies, let's see, what does supplies get? Supplies is going to get 25. So supplies has 100 in the bank, 25. And this is just for the supplies that I use to make my products. The website is not getting anything something. Actually, the website is getting 25. I take that back. And my website is not live. I do own the domain, but have not made any moves yet to take it live. Let's see, is there a better 20? That's a better 20. But I am saving up so that when I do, I will have some money banked for that. So website now has 20, 40, 50, 5. And then taxes is not getting anything. Taxes has 50, 60. Etsy Pay will be coming out beginning of December. So when I get the Etsy Pay, that's when I stuff the taxes for the money that I made off of Etsy. I did add my postage envelope, and postage is going to get 15. Is that the best one? I think that's the best one. And this postage is for postage costs outside of what I pay on to ship on Etsy. I use Pirate Ship to ship Happy Mail sometimes or other things, and I did not have an envelope, a separate envelope for postage for those kind of things. So I did finally add my postage envelope, and then I also added a printing envelope. That's not getting stuffed today, but I do need to save money for ink and printer supplies. So that is going to do it for the family and the budget binder. And that's everything on the list. So I should have $500 left for savings challenges. Let me just make sure I do. And I know I have 41s because I did not stuff any ones. So that leaves $500 for my savings challenges. And if you're new to my channel, I do a separate video for my savings challenges. So that is going to be it for my cash stuffing today. Thanks again for joining me. Please leave a like, a comment. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.